This is NLAC Gaming and Podfix. Today we will be reading the next fic in Corkless Izuku is a dragon, Your Honor. Dragons hoard shiny things and people. Wait, people? By Umbra_Scripter. This fic has 6 chapters, and here's the summary. Izuku has finally come to terms with being a dragon and proceeds to collect his hoard of people. Well, at least he'll do it in a normal way, right? Or 5 times Izuku adds the Dekusquad to his hoard, and 1 time someone unexpectedly is added. Chapter 1. Uraraka. We're best friends now! Throughout the entire time that Izuku is ripping apart robots is basically a blur for him, as he lends control over to his instincts and adrenaline. He doesn't even pay attention to the ground shaking or how much time has passed since the exam started. Nothing registers to him other than the hunt. That is, until a scream rips through the air. Help! Someone screams. Head snapping up, everything comes back into focus. Izuku looks around until his eyes lock onto the 0-pointer before wandering down to a girl trapped under rubble, right in the path of the 0-pointer. She's in danger. Baring his teeth in a snarl, Izuku races past the other examinees that are trying to escape, past the girl trapped in the rubble, and he pounces. With gritted teeth, Izuku uses his claws to scale his way up the 0-pointer until he reaches the back of its neck. Digging claws into the seams, a loud roar escapes his mouth as he rips the panel off and proceeds to absolutely destroy the wiring to the 0-pointer, and Powerloader's soul at seeing his creation being destroyed so effortlessly. Izuku completely ignores the pain of the electricity and continues to tear the wires out of the robot until it shuts down. While he's doing so, the girl had managed to maneuver herself to touch the rubble, pinning her down and causing it to float off her. After Izuku has carefully climbed down, he stalks up to the girl, sniffing and looking her over with low, comforting growls. Upon seeing that she only has a sprained ankle, Izuku settles back on his haunches and tilted his head. You didn't have to do that, you know, the girl tells Izuku, sitting in front of him with a thankful smile. A strange mix of a snort and a trill escapes Izuku as he gives a closed-mouthed smile back. I wouldn't be much of a hero if I didn't help someone in need, he tells her, voice slightly growly. As his foggy mind clears up, he stands up and holds a hand out to her to help her up. I'm Midoriya Izuku. Uraraka Ochako, the girl Uraraka answers, grabbing Izuku's hand, and smiles again when he lets her use him as a crutch until Recovery Girl can see them. I hope to see you in class. After a stressful time during the summer break, before the first day at UA, Izuku, through his unusual feelings, was due to waiting for his letter. Izuku thought his unusual feelings was due to waiting for his letter. After he received it and cried with his mom after finding out he got into Class 1A of the Heroics course, he then thought he was feeling so off due to the wait for school to start. It worsened when he was confronted with Kachan the moment he steps into his new classroom, letting out a low growl unconsciously. Midoriya! You made it too! Izuku feels his body relax upon hearing Uraraka's voice, and he spins around to beam at her. Hi! So did you! I'm so... Whatever Izuku was going to reply with was cut off by Kachan's blowing up. Quite literally. Deku! Who the frick gave you permission to ignore me for that effing extra? Spinning back on his heel, Izuku's eyes narrowed at Bakugo as a growl rumbles through his chest, a strange mix of mine and protect whirling through his mind at the danger and insult toward his hoard, his friend. "Back off, Bakugo," he practically hisses out, causing the explosive blonde to automatically freeze his explosions and take a hesitant step back at the sudden feeling of being prey, being called Bakugo instead of Kachan by Izuku, before scoffing and turning away to slump in his seat. A few days later, after the reveal that he's actually a dragon and his conversation with his mother, Izuku plays with his fingers nervously after pulling Uraraka aside to talk to her. After reading through the instincts he'll have, he realizes that he feels what he feels towards the short girl and feels it's important to let her know. He'd stay back if she's uncomfortable at this development. He hopes she doesn't because she's part of his hoard. I know you're already aware I'm quirkless, and I'm glad it doesn't bother you, Izuku starts off, avoiding looking into Uraraka's eyes. He's always hated eye contact. It makes him feel like there's a threat. But I just found out that I have a mutation that I inherited from my dad. I'm a dragon, and I just realized that I see you as part of my hoard. I'm so sorry if it makes you uncomfortable. Izuku rambles quickly, closing his eyes tight while wringing his hands together. It takes Uraraka some time to parse through what Izuku just told her, and tilts her head in confusion. "You're a dragon?" she states, the gears in her head turning. Izuku just nods. "And your instincts are telling you I'm part of your hoard?" she then questions. Izuku nods again and explains further. "Usually a hoard consists of objects. Not that I see you as an object, but it can also be people I feel drawn to, you, and I want to protect and keep to myself." He cringes at how bad his explanation was, but he looks up to see the beaming smile on Uraraka's face. "So that basically means we're best friends now," she cheers. "I can't wait to learn more about your instincts and how I can help you. Oh, who's going to be a part of your hoard next?" Uraraka asks excitedly. Izuku just smiles back fondly, the warm feeling spreading through him at being accepted so easily. Maybe this won't be so bad. And that's the end of the first chapter in the fic Dragons, Hoard, Shiny Things, and People. Wait, people? I hope you have a great day or night, and don't forget to drink your water, okay? Water's very important to survive.